Well, hi, this is Jay Arthur. Let's talk about the performance chart wizard in ChartSmartXL. Now, if you go into ChartSmartXL and go under the Help menu, you can actually open test data. And in test data, there's all kinds of things, but you'll see there's an XMR chart, which is the data I'm using at the moment. And so anytime we have by date, day, whatever, we have a type of defect. In this case, it's falls per 1,000 patient days in a hospital. All you have to do is select that data with your mouse. I used to spend a lot of time trying to teach people how to choose the right performance chart, but then I got a brilliant flash of the obvious. Since I've selected your data, I can look at it and determine what type of chart you should use. So since this is a single column of decimal data, the performance chart wizard up here will automatically go out and figure out that that should be an XMR chart. You don't have to know what that is, you just go do it. It will prompt you for titles, and it'll steal anything it can find along the way and create a performance chart. And here you can see we have a couple of points out of control, and then we have a downward trend here. And so there's our improvement chart. And so we can very quickly tell that something went on. There was some big event here, and then they made some improvements. And so what we want to do is go in and improve that. Now, one of the other things that you have in ChartSmartXL is the ability to click on the chart. I'm going to pick on this point here. This adds another menu onto ChartSmartXL. And when we go to ChartSmartXL, I might want to show that there's been a process change there. So there's a tool here to show process change. And it'll recalculate my limits. And then I can come back in and I could actually redo our stability analysis so you can see we're in control before and then we had an improvement. So this makes for a pretty useful view of our process. Now we could have other types of data as well. We could have error rates in projects or computer uptime by month, or we could have days to pay insurance claims. So here's a bunch of data. And what we could do is actually go ahead and click on the performance chart wizard. And so the actual number of days to pay is running about 33. So we might want to find ways to reduce that. And we have things like call times in a call center or airline quality or some sort of time data. Anything in a single column, we could take that and turn that into a chart. And it's very simple and straightforward to begin to create performance charts using ChartSmartXL. Now there's lots of other data in here, so we have examples for things like automotive data, which is more manufacturing oriented. So I could open that up. There's actually XMR data in here. And we could click on the performance chart wizard and we can see that we had some sort of out of control point and our process was moving around. So this allows us to begin to analyze our process in ways that we couldn't possibly do before. Now there are other charts and other types of data in here that you can play with. The performance chart wizard will pick the right chart for you. So that's the power of the performance chart wizard. Now you'll also see underneath here we have some performance chart templates, and the performance chart down here is mainly the individuals and moving range chart. And this is a chart where you just simply start typing in your data. And your chart will grow automatically for you. So this is another way to get that particular type of chart in ChartSmartXL. So go out and start creating performance charts so that you can see exactly what's going on in your process. And for most of us, an individuals and moving range or XMR chart is going to be the chart of choice. And I encourage you to get really good at that before you start branching out into other types of charts. I'm Jay Arthur. That's the performance chart wizard in ChartSmartXL.